अच्छा, आज हमने स्टार्ट करना है क्रैब साइकिल। क्रैब साइकिल को अगर आप डिफाइन करना चाहें तो कैसे करेंगे? इट इज ए साइकिल or cyclic pathway for the oxidation of acetyl-CoA into two molecules of carbon dioxide and water, producing 12 molecules of ATP and from 12 molecules of ATP from 3 molecules of NADH and 1 molecule of FADH2 and 1 molecule of GTP. So it is a oxidative pathway and a cyclic pathway in which we have oxidation of acetyl-CoA into carbon dioxide and water, producing 12 ATPs. So carboxylic acid, tricarboxylic acid cycle or Krebs cycle. There are three names of the same cycle: the tricarboxylic acid cycle, Krebs cycle, and citric acid cycle. Plays several roles in the metabolism. It is also known as amphibolic pathway. And why it is known as amphibolic pathway? Because mostly the anabolic and catabolic pathway are going side by side. It is a final pathway where the oxidative metabolism of carbohydrate, amino acid, fatty acid converge, their carbon skeleton being converted into carbon dioxide and water. So all the carbohydrate, protein, fatty acid, finally ends at the acetyl-CoA are some byproduct of a Krebs cycle. So they are utilized in the Krebs cycle and converted into carbon dioxide energy and produce lot of energy. This oxidation provides energy for the production of majority of ATP in most animals including humans. और ये कहाँ पे हो रहा होता है? माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया के अंदर. द साइकिल्स occur totally in the mitochondria and is therefore in close proximity to the reaction of electron transport chain which oxidize the reduced FADH2 and NADH2 into FAD and NADH, NAD, FAD and NAD to produce lot of energy. So Krebs cycle is thus an aerobic pathway because oxygen is required as the final electron acceptor. The citric acid cycle also participates in a number of important synthetic reactions. For example, if you want to synthesize some amino acid, you utilize some byproducts of Krebs cycle to produce the amino acid. For example, the cycle function in the formation of glucose from carbon skeleton during gluconeogenesis process of some amino acid. Almost 18 amino acids are gluconeogenic except to leucine and lysine. Rest of the amino acid can change into glucose, and it is provide building blocks for the synthesis of other amino acid and heme. Intermediate of Krebs cycle can also be synthesized by the catabolism of some amino acid. So amino acid can also change into byproduct of Krebs cycle. Therefore, this cycle should not be viewed as a closed circle, but it instead as a traffic circle with compound entering and leaving as required. So many amino acids are changed into the intermediate of Krebs cycle, and many intermediate of Krebs cycle are changed into amino acids. So it is a hub of reaction. In this cycle, oxaloacetate is the first condensed with acetyl-CoA from acetyl group from the what happened during the first reaction? Oxaloacetate and acetate, which comes from the acetyl-CoA, they condense in the presence of citrate synthase to produce citrate. Thus, the entry of one acetyl-CoA into one round of TCA cycle does not lead to the net production or consumption of intermediate. ये किसी का माइक ऑन है वो काइंडली ऑफ कर लें. ये किसी का माइक ऑन है काइंडली वो ऑफ कर लें. ये किसी का माइक ऑन है वो ऑफ कर. अच्छा. Thus, the entry of one acetyl-CoA into one round of TCA cycle does not lead to the net production or consumption of intermediate. They recycle again and again. The first reaction when oxaloacetate and acetyl-CoA condense together to produce citrate in the presence of citrate synthase. This citrate synthase is a very regulatory enzyme. Then there is a reversible reaction, then irreversible reaction, then irreversible reaction, then irreversible reaction, then next are reversible reaction. So these reactions are very important. One thing is about the Krebs cycle. There is no hormonal regulation in the Krebs cycle. You have to point out that thing that there is no hormonal regulation in a Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle, citric acid cycle. The cycle start with the reaction between the acetyl moiety of acetyl-CoA and 4-carbon oxaloacetate, forming a 6-carbon tricarboxylic acid or citrate. In the subsequent reaction, two molecules of carbon dioxide leaves and oxaloacetate is regenerated. This is how the acetyl-CoA is a two-carbon compound. At the end of Krebs cycle, these two carbon compound is converted into carbon dioxide and water. One carbon is removed in the form of carbon dioxide from here, and the second carbon is removed from here. So, what is the first reaction? The acetate ion condense with the oxaloacetate in the presence of citrate synthase to produce citrate. This aldol condensation has an equilibrium for in the direction of citrate synthesis. Citrate synthase is allosterically activated by calcium and low level of energy and inhibited by ATP, NADH, and succinyl-CoA and fatty-acyl-CoA derivative. So it is activated with the low level of energy and calcium ion, and it is inhibited by high level of energy in the form of ATP, NADH, succinyl-CoA, and fatty-acyl-CoA. So here you can see this acetate ion from acetyl-CoA and oxaloacetate. Here you can see oxaloacetate contain two carboxylic group, one carboxylic group from here and next is here. It contains two carboxylic group, and one carboxylic group comes from the acetate ion from acetyl-CoA to produce citrate, which is a tricarboxylic acid. It contains the three carboxylic group. One is here, and second is here, and third one is here. So, acetate ion from acetyl-CoA and 4-carbon compound oxaloacetate combine together to produce citrate. And this citrate synthase is activated by low level of energy and a low level of energy and calcium ion, and it is inhibited by high level of energy in the form of ATP, in the form of NADH, in the form of fatty acyl CoA, in the form of succinyl. So, however, the primary mode of regulation is also determined by the availability of the substrate, acetyl-CoA and oxaloacetate. If we have more quantity of acetyl-CoA and oxaloacetate, then this reaction will move faster in forward direction. Note citrate, in addition to being an intermediate in the Krebs cycle, provide a source of acetyl-CoA for cytosolic synthesis of fatty acid. What happens when there is very high level of citrate in the mitochondria? It goes into the cytoplasm and produce acetyl-CoA, and that acetyl-CoA is used for the production of fatty acyl fatty acid. This only happen when there is a very high quantity of citrate, very high level of energy in the mitochondria. Citrate also inhibits phosphoproteokinase 1. We have seen in the glycolysis process. The rate setting enzyme of rate limiting reaction of glycolysis and Activate acetyl-CoA carboxylase. Citrate is an obligate activator of acetyl-CoA carboxylase, which produce malonyl-CoA, which is used for the synthesis of fatty acid. Here you can say isomerization of citrate. Next reaction is the isomerization of citrate. This is reversible reaction. Citrate is isomerized into isocitrate by aconitase. This aconitase enzyme is inhibited by fluoroacetatine, a compound that is used for rat killing. ठीक है. Actually होता क्या है, fluoroacetate combine with the oxaloacetate to produce fluorocitrate. This fluorocitrate is a potent inhibitor of aconitase enzyme. So fluorocitrate inhibits the aconitase enzyme and completely block the active site of the enzyme. What is the function of aconitase? It only change the position of hydroxyl group. Here hydroxyl group change into CH2OH, CHOH, and one H is come here. So CHOH group is hydroxyl group position is changed from 1 to 3rd carbon to 4th carbon. So in the next reaction, which is very important and irreversible. Next reaction is irreversible and very important. Why? Because it is a regulatory reaction. Isocitrate dehydrogenase catalyze the irreversible oxidation of oxidative decarboxylation of isocitrate, yielding the first of three NADH molecules produced by the cycle and the first release of carbon dioxide. This is one of the rate limiting step of Krebs cycle. So during this reaction, what happened? One molecule of carbon dioxide is produced, and one carboxylic group get removed in the form of carbon dioxide. And acetate, acetyl CoA, which contain two carbon, one carbon removed in the form of carbon dioxide during this reaction. This enzyme is also activated by low level of energy and calciumine and inhibited by ATP and NADH. Okay. This isocitrate dehydrogenase is inhibited by the high level of energy in the form of ATP and NADH and activated by the low level of energy in the form of AMP, ATP and calciumine. Here you can see this carboxylic group is removed in the form of carbon dioxide to produce alpha ketoglutarate. And here one molecule of proton and electron removed from here and here and gave to NAD and it is changed into NAD. This is the first NADH molecule out of three which is produced during this reaction. So this carboxylic group is removed by isocitrate dehydrogenase complex. It is a complex of two enzymes. One is decarboxylase and other is dehydrogenase. Carboxylase remove this carboxylic group in the form of carbon dioxide, and dehydrogenase remove the high energy electron from hydroxyl group and this proton, and it will produce keto group, and it will generate a 5 carbon compound. 6 carbon compound is changed into 5 carbon compound, alpha ketoglutarate. In the next reaction, which is very important reaction and highly regulatory reaction, alpha ketoglutarate change into succinyl CoA. Alpha ketoglutarate change into succinyl CoA. This reaction happen in the presence of alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex. This is a complex of three enzymes. This is a complex of three enzymes. Okay? One is dehydrogenase, one is decarboxylase, second is transacetylase, and third is dehydrogenase. First is decarboxylase, second is trans-acetylase, and third is the nature of the reaction is similar with respect to how pyruvate chain changed into acetyl-CoA. Pyruvate changed into acetyl-CoA. What this reaction do? One carboxylic group is removed in the form of carbon dioxide. So two carbon which is utilized in the Krebs cycle are completely removed during the first four reaction of Krebs cycle. Only the electron moves in the forward direction, and when it oxidize NADH and FADH2 oxidize in the electron transport chain, that electron then goes to produce ATP. So what this alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex do, it remove carboxylic group in the form of carbon dioxide. It remove this uh, uh, and one molecule of coenzyme A added into this where the carboxylic group removed in the form of carbon dioxide. One coenzyme A is added in the place of this uh, carboxylic group. So we produce succinyl-CoA, and high energy electron are removed from the this carboxylic group and given to NAD, and it is changed into NADH2. So alpha ketoglutarate changes into succinyl-CoA in the presence of alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex, which is a complex of three enzymes. One is decarboxylase, it removes carboxylic group, and other is the trans-acetylase. Trans-acetylase क्या करता है? It add the coenzyme A and it reduce the lipoic acid, and that lipoic acid will give the electron to FAD, and FADH is changed into FADH2, and that FADH2 give electron to NAD, and that change into NAD. Similar mechanism which we have discussed in the previous lecture. So how this alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex is regulated? It is inhibited by the high level of energy in the form of ATP, GTP, NADH, succinyl-CoA, and activated by low level of energy and calcium ions. Actually, this alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase get phosphorylated when we have a high level of energy, and it get dephosphorylated when we have a low level of energy and a high level of calcium ions. Then succinyl-CoA is changed into succinate ions in the presence of succinyl-CoA thiokinase. This CoA is attached to the thioester bond to this carbonyl group, and it is a highly unstable thioester bond. When it is break, it produces lot of energy, and that lot of energy is given to GTP in the form of phosphate group, and it is changed into DPA. GTP. So this GTP gave its energy to ADP, and it is changed into ATP in the presence of adenosine nucleotide kinase enzyme. So succinyl-CoA gives its high energy. When this high energy thioester bond break, this high energy given to GDP and phosphorylation of GDP occur, and it is changed into GDP, and coenzyme A get removed in the presence of succinyl-CoA thiokinase enzyme. This reaction is also irreversible. Then oxidation of succinate ion into fumarate ion. Succinate changed into fumarate by succinate dehydrogenase enzyme. This is the part of electron transport chain. This enzyme is also part of the electron transport chain complex 2. So low energy electron are produced from the CH2 bonds and given to FAD, and it is changed into FADH2. And succinate changed into fumarate. Succinate changed into fumarate. Then hydration reaction. This fumarate is also produced during urea cycle. Uh, Fumarate changed into malate. ठीक है, and this malate and fumarate is produced during urea cycle. Then there is a hydration reaction, in the presence of fumarate enzyme. One water molecule is added into the fumarate and it is changed into malate. Actually, one hydroxyl group is added here and one hydrogen is added here. It is changed into CH2 CHOH. So fumarate is changed into malate. Then malate gives its high energy electron from hydroxyl group and hydrogen to NAD, and it is changed into NADH in the presence of malate dehydrogenase enzyme, and we get oxaloacetate, So three NADH molecules produce, one FADH2 produce, and one GTP is produced. So overall, three NADH produce 9 ATP, one FADH2 when oxidized in the electron transport chain produce 2 ATP, and one molecule of GTP. GTP is equivalent to one molecule of ATP. So 12 ATPs are produced during the oxidation of acetyl-CoA during Krebs cycle. Two carbon atoms enter into the cycle as acetyl-CoA and leave as a carbon dioxide in the first four reactions of the Krebs cycle. The cycle does not involve net consumption or production of oxaloacetate. Actually, oxaloacetate get recycled again and again. ठीक है, or of any other intermediate. Four pairs of electron are transferred during one turn of cycle. Three pairs are electron reducing NAD and one to NADH and one pair to FAD and it is changed into FADH2. And when these four pair of electron oxidize in the electron uh, transport chain, it produce water with the help of oxygen. Here you can see when associated change into alpha ketoglutarate, one molecule of NADH produced. When alpha ketoglutarate change into succinyl-CoA, one molecule of NADH produced. And when malate change into oxaloacetate, it will produce one molecule of NADH. Overall, three molecules of NADH are produced. Where the FADH2 produced when succinate change into fumarate in the presence of succinate dehydrogenase. This is a part of electron transport chain, and it also produce two molecules of ATP. And here succinyl-CoA is changed into succinate ion with the help of succinyl-CoA thiokinase enzyme. This GTP is equal to ATP. Actually, this GTP phosphorylates the ADP in the presence of nucleotide kinase enzyme. Here you can see three molecules of NADH produce 9 ATP, one molecule of FADH2 produce 2 ATP, one molecule of GTP is produced which is equal to 1 ATP. Total 12 ATPs are produced during one acetyl-CoA oxidation. रेगुलेशन ये हम पहले कर चुके हैं, ये जो है ये इन चीज़ों से इनएक्टिवेट होता है और इनसे एक्टिवेट होता है, ये भी इन चीज़ों से एक्टिवेट होता है, इनसे इनएक्टिव होता है, इससे एक्टिवेट होता है, इनसे इनएक्टिवेट होता है. ठीक है, फंक्शन ऑफ सिट्रिक एसिड साइकिल क्या है? इट इज यूज फॉर द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ carbohydrate, amino acid, fatty acid. So it can produce amino acid, fatty acid, and carbohydrate. It can produce NADH and FADH2 which oxidize in the electron transport chain and produce lot of energy. Then it can be converted into, the byproducts are converted into glucose during gluconeogenesis. Here you can see almost all the amino acids are intermediate of a Krebs cycle. Here you can see leucine, lysine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, and tyrosine. They change into oxaloacetate, and oxaloacetate change into acetyl-CoA. Similarly, these 5 to 6 amino acids change into pyruvate, then asparagine change into aspartic acid change into oxaloacetate. Phenylalanine and tyrosine change into fumarate, isoleucine, methionine, threonine, valine change into succinyl-CoA, arginine, histidine, proline change into glutamic acid, and glutamic acid change into alpha-ketoglutarate. So all the amino acids except ये किसी ना किसी बायो प्रोडक्ट को बनाते हैं क्रैब साइकिल के। इसके अलावा फैटी एसिड सिंथेसिस, जब सिट्रेट का लेवल एटीपी का लेवल ज़्यादा हो जाता है तो सिट्रेट बाहर आता है और फैटी एसिड बनाता है साइटोप्लाज्म के अंदर। हियर आर द रेफरेंस बुक्स। Here you can ask as many as you can questions. Questions,
Hello,
please.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You were saying, oh, amino acid. Can you hear me, sir?
How many amino acids added into
Can you hear me, sir?
all the amino acids can be
No,
added.
no, sir. That is not the.
हाँ जी.
That is not the question, sir. You said all amino acids are intermediate of acid.